Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Ratchet Deadlocked. The last time we ended up defeating Reactor and earned the rank of Crusader. Today, we're going to be making our way to the planetary transport so we can go to...
Ratchet, you have now unlocked the Valix Belt campaign.
Exactly, so let's go to the Valix Belt, because this planet is gonna be fun.
We're live today from the Valix asteroid belt, home of the legendary Gamma energy beam. This famous space beacon was purchased several years ago by Gleeman Vox. Now, instead of guiding ships through deadly asteroids, it's the centerpiece of Dreadzone's hottest new battle course. And just for fun, we've gone ahead and turned the beacon off. Can Team Darkstar turn it back on, or will hundreds of ships crash blindly into the asteroids? Either way, it's gonna be a great show!
Ratchet, my screen shows a hover ship inside the hangar bay.
Alright, so before we begin, let's go take a look at the vendor because we now have access to a new weapon mod. Brainwash. It's probably the worst one in the game in all brutal honesty, because Brainwash, what it does is, it basically lets you temporarily have an enemy join your side. The problem is you have to shoot them in order to brainwash them, and the bad news is most weapons in this game will just outright kill a lot of enemies. So really the only weapons that can potentially use it well are the dual vipers and maybe the magma cannon, but aside from that, it's not good. Anyway, maybe there's some hidden tech that I don't know about with that one. Please let me know in the comments below about that, but for the time being, I just don't think it's that good. But hey, I could be wrong, and I kind of hope I'm wrong, because I don't want there to be like any sort of like useless mod in the game, because I find the modding system in this game super good, like the weapon mods in this game so good. But anyway, let's get a move on, because we got a lot to do in this episode.
Any of this at home, go to a friend's house.
Alright, so let's go ahead and destroy these guys. And yep, another dropship is here. Let's go ahead and try and destroy this thing real quick. There we go. We got mix and match, which I believe is what you get for using, like, killing a certain amount of enemies with with different weapon mods. So that's good to get. Anyway, let's use the dual vipers to just annihilate any enemy in our way. I also did say I was going to give this weapon a break, so we are going to give the fusion rifle a break for this episode for once. It's really earned it at this point. It's already it's tied for our highest leveled weapon anyway, so yeah, it's good to give it a little break and focus on some of our other weapons. And hey, we got bombs away. Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, the juice is cold, and the generic brand X gelatin is definitely jiggling.
I said I was going to give this weapon a break. I'm going to use the magma cannon instead for now. I need to remind myself. I need to get that out of my quick select as well. Let's go for Hunter Mines. Why not? They're almost level 7, so might as well use them. Oh, there might be one bit later on that I might have to use them. No, you jerk! Oh, wow, I actually got that. Nice. So you get that the skill point touchy-feely by destroying 3 of these guys with the wrench, which is pretty funny to me. Anyway, I'm trying to get back to where I was before. Great. Alright, so we're kind of back. I am really low on HP right now. This ain't good at all, honestly, but I'm going to play things smart for once. So we're going to go into first person real quick with that. Ah, we didn't get a skill point. Dang it. I'm hoping to, but it might be counting towards a different... Okay, so my theory as to why I'm not getting a certain skill point for the fusion rifle is probably because... Oh, Lord. Of the weapon mod equipped to it or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's just go ahead and just use the mini turrets. It's either that or it's very challenge specific, I guess. I don't know. But there we go. We got Chill Out, which you get by killing 20 enemies in a row with the freeze mod. Very nice. And okay, that's not good. Okay, so now we're going to get to the hardest part of this level, being the dropship spam. If you all think I'm exaggerating, no, I'm not. This part loves to spam dropships like no tomorrow. It's not great in my opinion. This is like the hardest part of the whole level, honestly. Though, if you want to, you can potentially cheese it with the fusion rifle because of its ability to shoot enemies from far away. But yeah, we'll get to the hard part in a moment. We're just going to use the Arbiter to clear up a lot of these guys really quick. And then we're going to head over here as well because... Oh, gosh dang it. Stupid Swarmer. There's going to be some health packs over here, which we desperately need.
Please report to security. You're parked in my space.
And yes, well, I know what I said about giving the fusion rifle a break. This is one of the few times where I'm desperately going to need it. Once it gets to level 8, I'll give it a break, okay? Anyway, there it is. So we're just going to go shoot it from far away really quick. Use this... Actually, no, we can use the Hollow Shield Launcher for extra cover. I keep forgetting that. There we go. That's good. So let's go kill these guys really quick. Huh. I remember there being more dropships than just the one. Oh, crud. There they are. Okay. New plan. Go in and wail like a maniac. This is actually working somehow. That actually worked. Oh, crud, I'm almost dead. Okay, not anymore, but that was still bad. Nope, that didn't work. Still trying to get this stupid skill point. It's not working, unfortunately. I don't know why. Oh, well. Let's go use the B6 Obliterator to try and clear up this room a bit. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good. Okay, we're good. Oh! That got rough. That got really rough in all brutal honesty. But hey, we're done. And it's time for the first main level where you actually get to officially use the hover ship. Let's go.
Our contestant will have to clear the area of all enemies before he can land.
Let's rock. Because this level is a ton of fun, though you do get a skill point for beating this without taking not damage, but not. It's not that. It's more so without healing. If you don't heal the dropship, you get a skill point, which is gonna be a little difficult, not gonna lie. But anyway, it shouldn't be too bad, honestly. The hover ship, as long as I'm good with it and just keep circling the enemies, I'll be fine. This mission isn't really that difficult in all brutal honesty. I don't think I've actually ever died to this mission, honestly.
Have you ever seen the Diablo in the pale moonlight? I have, and it's fantastic!
Alright, so let's go ahead and just keep firing at these guys really quick. There we go. That's another area down. Let's keep moving because we're a quarter of the way there. Also, funnily enough, the area that we're going through is actually going to be the next couple levels as well. The area that we're hovering, like this whole area, is going to be like the next couple levels. Which is really cool, honestly. I like that. Getting introduced to a small segment and then getting to see the whole area before exploring it.
Just as soon as I have kids.
That's really cool before you're actually able to explore it on foot.
My Captain Port Peerless Shampoo and Conditioner. And I believe you were the last one to use it.
Please, reserve this line for important communication. Besides, you are supposed to be working on the Deadlocked collar override.
Yeah.
And I love it whenever Al just chimes in. It's always fun. Ben Al has got to be one of my favorite side characters for Ratchet & Clank. He's just fun. And I always look forward to seeing him in any game he appears in, even though he appeared in the 2016 game. It just has been a moment since he's shown up in anything that wasn't a remake. I know why that's the case, but hey, I hope that we get to see him again sometime. Who knows, maybe Rift Apart will do an alternate dimension version of him or something. We'll see. Alright, let's go ahead and launch as many missiles at these guys as possible.
Does this thing have airbags? Please tell me it has airbags.
I love the idea of Merc and Green just trying their best to just sit down in this hover ship as well, just because of how the hover ship is. Or, because of how they are, where they're constantly floating. I just like to think, like, how the crud are they actually able to sit inside this thing or something like that. But anyway, let's let's go ahead and just launch some more missiles at these guys. And we're almost done, actually. This has been going really well. Oh yeah, this is just a nice little, like, I guess, like, semi-introductory level to the hover ship, just because the hover ship did get technically introduced in Kronos, but that wasn't in a main level. But there we go.
I pulled it off again, and here I thought we were looking at a half day, Juanita.
All right, moving on.
In Stage 3, Ratchet's objective is to power up the central lighthouse. But first, he'll need to activate power stations at the north and south ends of the asteroid ring.
All right, let's rock. So let's go ahead and first of all launch one of these, and also get the brainwash mod. Okay, so here's the plan. Of course they have to dedicate a skill point to this stupid thing. We're going to give it to the Dual Vipers and try and brainwash certain enemies. And we get a skill point for making sure certain enemies are still brainwashed. So we're going to try and... Oh my goodness, I might actually pull this off, maybe. If no, they're going to kill each other. Dang it. Oh, wow, wait. This might be better than I thought.
Power station. You must locate 4 power orbs. Hack the orbs to power up the station.
Huh. There we go. We got the disease skill point, but... Oh my goodness, this I might have underestimated this. This is able to corrupt the executioners and everything to side with me. I know it definitely won't work on dropships or anything like that, but... Wow. Also, I'd like to mention this as well, though. Merc and Green's AI kind of bugs out here a little bit. I don't know what causes them to bug out a bit in this room, but it just kind of happens. Maybe it's the inclined slope. Maybe it's whatever the crud this is in here. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I think I found the mod. I'm gonna keep with the dual Vipers though.
We're all green, baby.
This is actually awesome. I take everything I said about the brainwash mod back. Honestly, this is good. I like this, even though you can't brainwash dropships because it doesn't make sense if you could. But yeah, this is good. Anyway, oh, never mind. The Dual Vipers are getting to a state where... Oh, that was sick! But Merc and Green just... Okay. I see the problem with Brainwash now. Now I see the problem. The problem with Brainwash is the fact that enemies that are brainwashed are near death by the time they do get brainwashed, so there's also a chance Merc and Green will somewhat kill them. Which is kind of annoying, honestly. Also, gonna double check one thing real quick. Alright, so we're gonna use the mini turrets for the next area really quick, just because I want to see if I can, yep.
Hack them, and you will have the North Power Station up and running.
Sounds good to me, Clank, but we'll do that in one moment. I want to have the mini turrets try and defeat as many enemies as possible.
Unstoppable!
And I think as well, we're gonna go, yeah, we're gonna start hacking these orbs real quick. Oh, Lord. Here comes some executioners. This should be fine, though, because the mini turrets will be able to... The freeze mod is actually pretty good on the mini turrets because it allows them to just keep delaying enemies. I like it. And look at that. That went really well. Okay. So we're almost through. Just need to get to that little spot right there, and we will be done. Unfortunately, mini turrets are out of ammo, which is a little annoying. Oh, well. When in doubt, Scorpion Flail.
Where does that leave Dreadzone, huh?
I love the Scorpion Flail. And you know what? We're going to end the level right now. There we go. And we got the Invulnerable skill point, which I believe you get by not taking any damage in any level. That's what I think it is, anyway. All right, so I think we only got one more level to go for Valix Belt. Let's go.
Okay, Dreadzone fans, now Team Darkstar will have to fight their way to the second reflector and reactivate the Gamma Energy Beam.
All right, let's do this thing. So first things first, we're going to bring out the Arbiter to try and destroy this dropship that's showing up because, yeah, we don't want to have to deal with all of these guys that are going to keep spawning in. Wow, look at them all. Alright, cool. These guys are just going to get annihilated. That's good. I also found out that those things' names are cycloids, which checks out because of how, like, of the fact they only have the one eye and they fire from it. Yeah, I only just realized that. Anyway, let's go ahead and swing shot across here. I think there's a way you can just, like, cheese it a little bit so you can just do the second swing shot orb. Heck, I think I've done that before, but I don't know. I didn't want to risk it today. Anyway, let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. And more dropships! Great! As if these things weren't annoying enough in the 2016 game. There we go. Oh, what? Why isn't... There we go! Is that one just a tank or something? Jeez! Nope, okay. I think it might have been that I was constantly hitting one of the rocks on accident. I don't know, that was weird. I'll also say this, though, the Valix Belt just looks beautiful. I mean, for PS2, this looks nice. Anyway, let's go ahead and just keep blowing up some of these guys. Executioners right there. I think I'm going to go ahead and just give these back the acid mod. Brainwash isn't as bad as I remember it, but acid is definitely the way to go for dual vipers right now. And let's use hunter mines to try and deal with these guys.
Team Darkstar is in rare form tonight.
There we go. Okay, so that's it for all of them. So let's make our way up to this elevator where we get to see one of the more beautiful parts of this level. All right.
It's so bright. It's like a light bulb, but so much brighter. I'm not good with words.
Gosh, I love the Valix Belt. It looks so nice. I don't think it's my favorite planet in the game, though, but it's up there, honestly. Who knows, maybe that's another video idea for me in the future, just to rank all the Ratchet Deadlocked planets. But funnily enough, I don't have a least favorite planet in this game. I don't think I do. I don't find any of the planets to be bad in this game. Far from it. All of them are fantastic. I think the weakest one, personally, is Shar, in my opinion, because don't get me wrong, I really like Shar. It's really fun, but man, that second level, like the Landstalker one, really hurts. When you're not using the Landstalker because of skill points. I think the skill points would be like the deciding factor on which planet is my favorite. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can... no, that's just an execution right there. I love the fusion rifle for the fact that it's able to just freeze these guys in an instant. Alright, another dropship coming in. Let's go ahead and destroy it. There we go. Another one down. Another executioner down as well. Okay, so far so good. And okay, a couple more enemies coming in. So let's go ahead and just keep using the Arbiter. Actually, you know, we'll use the dual vipers against this one. Yeah, I'm a weirdo who's using the dual vipers against a dropship. But to be fair, the Arbiter weakened it up first. So there's my reasoning. Okay, I heard an enemy drop somewhere. Aha! Hello there! Goodbye! No, Merc, we're not running from these guys. Jeez. Not Merc, sorry, Green. Why did I get them mixed up for a second? Oh well. Okay, so here comes these guys. We're going to bring out the Arbiter, because we've already destroyed a few of them, and you get a skill point for killing a lot of them with the same weapon. There we go! Baker's Dozen! Yeah, if you kill 13 of them with the same weapon, you get Baker's Dozen. And there's going to be some more in here. Thankfully, the Dual Vipers have the aiming mod now, which really helps them. Like, good lord, look how far away they're able to fire now. It's good, because before they were kind of struggling. Alright, cool, we got that one. Let's go in with the magma cannon and finish off the rest.
To direct the gamma energy beam.
Alright, let's go ahead and manually turn this for the heck of it. And we will be done with this level.
People, I am beside myself, and boy do I look good. And so does Ratchet. We just might have a competitor.
And that is it for the Valix Belt. It's unfortunately a little bit on the short side, but hey, it was fun. And we also got the gravity boots alongside gold medal. Funnily enough, though, the gravity boots aren't actually that useful in this game compared to the previous games because they're a little bit more limited in their usage. But anyway, let's continue. So now we have access to 2 dread challenges, time extension and your land is my land. We're gonna go do time extension. Oh my lord. Alright, let's do this.
Another high-speed demolition race. Ratchet's racing to beat the clock. Each checkpoint he passes earns him a few extra seconds.
Yeah, basically the same thing as we've been doing before with the hover bike, but with the hover ship. Which, hey, I enjoy the hover ship quite a lot in this game, so I'd say this is a lot of fun. Also, we're going to see if I can do a mostly perfect run of this, because even though I did get hit, that doesn't matter. Because, if you get 30 seconds on the timer by the end of this, because this always restores your seconds and everything, if you get a few extra, like, if you finish this level by having more than 30, like, by having, like, 30 more seconds left, you get a skill point. So we're going to try and get that as fast as possible, because I know this course like the back of my hand at this point, and I'm pretty good at it. I'd like to think I am. So yeah, this should be nothing, honestly, especially because we've almost hit it. That part is a little tricky, though. Okay, careful. Also, just ignore the enemies. They are going to hit you a couple times here and there, but that doesn't matter. Nailed it. Booyah. Alright, so now there's one last one, being your land is my land.
Ratchet must capture each node in sequence before progressing to the next node. If he gets lost, he can ask any of the helpful psychopathic robot killers positioned around the belt for directions.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and lead things off by using the mini turret launcher a little bit right now, just to freeze up some enemies real quick. Oh, nice! Mini turrets are now level 4, so that means their power has increased quite a bit. Nice. Alright, so far they are just annihilating these guys. Yeah, we basically have to replay one of the previous levels, but that's fine because I really like this level, so it's all good in my opinion. And it's a whole different thing compared, like, it's a slightly different thing before, because before we were hacking orbs, this time we're going to be using bolt cranks.
Oh, there's one for the highlight reel.
Alright, come on. There we go. Alright, let's just keep launching some more mini turrets and destroy this. There we go. And then have the battle bots go ahead and turn this. Will there be any more enemies that show up? I doubt it. Yeah, it doesn't look like there are going to be any. That's okay. We're going to go refill the mini turrets because I want to try and get them to catch up with our other weapons as fast as possible. Alright, let's keep moving. Go over here, and now there should be, yep, more executioners. Okay, launch some more mini turrets at them just to destroy them. I love the mini turrets. They're funny. Yeah, this might be one of their strongest incarnations in this game, because, yeah, I think their time limit's not as good as it was in Up Your Arsenal, but they still do a good amount of damage regardless. And let's go ahead and just launch some more mini turrets up here. Get this turned. There we go. Okay, another executioner behind us. We're going to make sure we get rid of him. There we go. Okay, so we're good so far. Let's go launch a couple more against these guys. Oh, Lord, there's a few of them. It's okay. Yay, we got turret syndrome! Killing, I believe, 20 enemies with the mini turrets. Oh, Lord, I just remembered another skill point I'm going to have to get later. Crud. Oh, well. It's not going to be that bad. It's not going to be that bad at all. And we're done. That went really well. Alright, so now that we have finished everything that we possibly can in the Valix Belt, we are going to go ahead and finish off the rest of the skill points here, and these are going to take a moment. So, let's begin. To get these skill points schooled, you need to kill 30 pincer rays using the hover ship. Pretty easy. Oh, hey, the fusion rifle's level 8 now. Wow! To get the skill point fuselage, you need to kill 5 dropships with the fusion rifle. This is why it's now level 8. Good lord. To get the skill point in a row, you need to use the fusion rifle to kill 2 enemies in one attack. They do not mean two of the same enemy, they mean two entirely different enemies. This is the most misleading skill point I have seen so far. If they just said two different enemies in one attack, that would have made way more sense in a world of difference. Hey, Scorpion Flail's level 6 now. Good lord, it's catching up really fast. Finally, we got the skill point Medieval Power, which you get by using the Scorpion Flail to kill 50 enemies. Yeah, I could have gotten this at any point if I really wanted to, because the Scorpion Flail is just kind of broken in all brutal honesty, but oh well. Anyway, guys, this is where we're going to end off this episode of Ratchet Deadlocked, since we have finished everything we possibly can at the Valix Belt. So next time, we're going to make our way to Planet Torval, which it's going to be pretty interesting. This planet is, I don't know how to put it, but it's a lot of fun, though. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good day, guys. Bye!